All right, so you're launching a new Shopify store. That's awesome. But you know that the secret sauce is really in the apps. The big question is, where do you even begin? Well, today, we are going to cut right through all that noise. I've put together a guide to the absolute best free apps that every single new store owner needs. I mean, seriously, you log into the Shopify App Store for the first time and boom, over 8,000 apps are staring back at you. It's just a lot. It is so easy to get completely lost, downloading things you don't need and just wondering which ones are actually going to help you get those first few sales. And let's be honest, when you're starting out, your budget is probably, well, tight. Every single dollar counts. You know you need powerful tools to make your store look legit and professional, but you can't be spending hundreds on app subscriptions. That's the challenge, right? So, what if we could just sidestep all of that overwhelm? What if I told you that you could have a foundational toolkit, the absolute essentials, ready to go to make your store look incredible without spending a single penny on apps? Well, that is exactly what we're going to do right now. I call this the free app starter stack, and it's a really simple idea. We're going to focus on the 4 things that matter most. Design, so your store makes an amazing first impression. Visibility, so people can actually find you on Google. Trust, to convince visitors you're the real deal. And marketing, to keep those customers coming back. These are the pillars of any successful store. Okay, no more waiting. Let's get right into it. I'm about to show you the 4 apps that make up this starter stack. Think of these as your day 1 installs, the absolute must-haves. And here they are. For your store design, you've got Pagefly. For visibility and making sure your site is blazing fast, Tipita. To build that critical trust with social proof, Judge Me. And for your email marketing, OmniSend. And just look at those ratings for a second. We're talking 4.8, 4.9, 5.0 stars. These aren't some random freebies. These are top-tier, trusted apps in the Shopify world. And this is the most important part. With just these 4 apps, you have a store that looks professional, feels trustworthy, and is ready to make sales, all for a grand total of $0. That's the magic of using the Shopify ecosystem the right way. So now that you have your foundation, let's go a little deeper. We're going to look at each of these categories, talk about why these specific apps are so great, and even check out a few alternatives so you can really customize your toolkit. Okay, first up, design. Pagefly is perfect for those of you who have a specific vision and want total creative control. It's basically a drag-and-drop page builder. It lets you create these beautiful, custom landing pages that just aren't possible with a standard theme. But hey, maybe a blank page sounds terrifying. I get that. If that's you, then eComposer is an absolutely fantastic alternative. Their free plan comes with 10 professionally designed templates you can just plug and play. It's the fastest way to get a really polished-looking page up and running. All right, let's talk about trust. And listen, this one is non-negotiable. When you're a new store, you have 0 credibility. Judge Me is how you fix that fast. It is, hands down, the gold standard for product reviews on Shopify. And just look at what their forever free plan gives you. It's kind of nuts. You get unlimited reviews, which is huge, but the real game changer, photo and video uploads. When a new customer sees a picture of a real person using your product, that builds instant trust. Most apps charge for that feature. This is an absolute must-have. And hey, you don't have to just take my word for it. This review from a real store, Pretty Little Party Shop, says it all. It's solid, it's easy to use, and they have a real customer support. That's exactly what you need. Now let's move on to marketing, because you need to be building an email list from day 1. You probably heard of Klaviyo, they're a huge name, but just look at this comparison. With OmniSend's free plan, you get more contacts to start, which is great, but the killer feature, 24/7 support. When you're new and something isn't working, that is priceless. Okay, before we finish up, I have to give you a quick word of caution. It's important to be realistic, because free doesn't always mean there are no costs at all. There are a few trade-offs you just have to know about. Here are the 3 main things to remember. First, every app you add puts more code on your site, and that can slow it down. So don't go crazy, be selective. Second, support on free plans is often limited. And third, these free plans are designed to get you started. As your business grows, you're eventually going to have to upgrade, and that's a good problem to have. So we've covered a ton. That 4-app stack is a fantastic, complete toolkit. But what if you're short on time and you just want to install the absolute can't live without them essentials right now? If you only install 3 apps today, make it these 3. Number one, without a doubt, is Judge.me. You have to build trust. Authentic reviews are the fastest way to turn a skeptical visitor into a paying customer. This is your credibility foundation.
Number 2, Tapita. Because a beautiful store that nobody can find or that's too slow to load is totally useless. Tapita gets your site optimized for Google and running fast right from the get-go.
And finally, number 3 is OmniSend. Please start building your email list from your very first visitor. It is the single most valuable asset you will build in your e-commerce journey. It's your direct line to your customers that no algorithm can ever take away. And that's it. With just those 3 apps, you have a powerful foundation for a store that looks professional, is trusted by customers, and has a direct line to its audience. And the best part, you can have it all set up today for free. So you have the toolkit. The only question left is, are you ready to build?